Well, everybody, today I have really good news because I'm going to show you how to do. Let me start over. Have you guys heard of face yoga? It's become very popular and I'm really glad that it has because it's a healthy alternative to chemical and surgical intervention to trying to maintain a youthful look in the face. And it's very effective because it uses exercises that hold the face in certain positions, much like a yoga pose. And by doing this, you train the muscles to basically stay in place. Well, when I first started seeing these exercises, I realized I've been doing these exercises for a long time, but the difference is that I've been calling it voice work. And voice work is way more fun than face yoga. I'm sorry, no offense. I know some people really love it and it is very effective. But if I had to choose between singing practices and face exercises, what would you choose? So, the good news is you can become a better singer and speaker and train your face muscles to stay flexible and strong. In fact, these exercises are extremely important for improving our sound. So, for example, in my last video, we talked about how repressing emotions causes tension in the smile muscles because or I've talked about how the jaw creates tightness from clenching down on rage. But if you were forced to pretend like you were not happy, like if being happy or smiling got you in trouble, you had to learn how to keep those muscles down. And so I showed you an exercise where you take two fingers and you go to the cheeks and you shake the muscle like this and you relax your jaw. Ah. And you ease up the tension in your face because a lot of what face yoga does is it relaxes tension built up over time in the face. Ah. But in this case, we're doing it to create better sound. And then I always have you do stretches like this. It breaks up tension. It works the muscles under the chin. This is like yoga where it stretches and strengthens at the same time. And then I always have you do this open throat exercise where I have you gasp, hold the open throat position in the back. So your tongue is down, your soft palate is lifted. You hold the position and you make a sound like, oh, oh, oh. Go ahead. Oh, oh. Oh. Was it harder as you got into those higher pitches? There's a reason for that. These muscles right here get in the way of our sound and they make it more difficult to resonate our high pitches. So let's do an exercise that will create more resonance in your sound and will double as an amazing face yoga practice to strengthen these muscles right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to train our jaw to stay down like this. We're going to create a stretching action right here. Oh, so I'm pulling my jaw down. Oh, I open my throat. I keep my tongue down. Oh, oh, oh. Now the sound is a little dull. I need resonance. What is resonance? Resonance is an example is a bathroom shower or a cathedral, a room where the walls are made of stone. The walls, the ceiling, the floor. If everything is made of stone, you get the most resonance. The sound comes out of your mouth and it bounces from wall to wall, ceiling to floor, and back again until the sound wave disappears. That's what resonance is. And that's why you like the way you sound when you sing in the shower, because you can hear yourself better and your sound it has more presence, more sparkle. I showed you a trick how you could take your hand like this and create a similar effect. You can actually hear yourself better because the sound is bouncing back and forth between your hands. Now, what happens when you enter a room that is the complete opposite of a cathedral or a shower? The walls are covered in drapes because there are a lot of windows, I guess. The floors are covered in carpets. There's fabric furniture everywhere with lots of throw pillows and blankets. The sound gets absorbed into the fabrics. The sound gets trapped. It doesn't bounce anywhere, and that's why the sound feels dead. It lacks resonance. Well, in your own face, you have your own resonators. We have our bones, we have our teeth, we have these spots, we have the hard palate, we have all these places where sound can go and bounce just like it would in a cathedral or in a bathroom shower. But as we're trying to access higher notes, the tissues inside the mouth get in the way, much like those curtains on your windows or the carpet on your floor. So, what we have to do is we have to lift the muscles of the cheeks. And so, this is where we get to do face yoga, but with that benefit of improving our voice and enjoying our voice. I mean, it's just more fun. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the cheek muscles like this into that sort of like phony fake smile, like, aren't you so funny? That kind of thing. It's very weird looking, but it's excellent for creating resonance. So by doing this, we're essentially lifting the tissues out of the way that are blocking our sound. Now, one problem though, when we lift here, everything else tends to lift with it. So the jaw wants to follow. Your jaw is already a bit of a nuisance because your jaw thinks it needs to participate all the time when you're making sound. The jaw needs to be trained. It needs to understand that it is not necessary right now and it's actually hindering the progress. That's why we take our hand and we train it by going, oh, oh, oh. Now, we're going to create a nice stretch, an opposite tension stretch. Tension is not always a bad thing. A guitar string needs to be tense to a certain frequency. It sounds perfect when it's stretched to a certain frequency. If it's too loose, it doesn't sound good. If it's too tight, it might break. So we also want to have the right amount of tension. So a downward motion of the jaw, a lift of the cheeks will look like this. Okay. So do this so that you can see, hear, feel the difference yourself. Keep everything downward and go, oh, and then lift and go, oh, 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 oh. Now, create the opposite action. Help your jaw out. Ah, 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 ah. You can hear that there's a slight lift in the sound. That is your resonance. So try practicing this for a bit with your jaw down and your cheeks lifted. Ah, throat open. Ah, 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 ah. All right, so that is my two practices in one for you. You don't have to You can still do the face yoga if you want. It's actually really helpful for the singer, so feel free. But if you want to save some time, just do the vocal exercises. You'll stretch out your muscles, you'll make them stronger, and you'll have an easier and more relaxed voice. So, you can look forward to my new course coming out in February. It's called the Voice Liberation Method. And inside this course, I will teach you how tension gets trapped in the body, how it affects your singing and your speaking, how to release it. I will teach you vocal technique. We'll do speech exercises, singing exercises, and we're even going to talk about sound healing. So there's a lot of information in this course. If you've enjoyed my videos so far, I recommend you order it now. The pre-sale price is 50% off what it will be when it officially launches. So you can take advantage of that offer by looking at the link in the description. I'll also include 1 free month of the community if that's something that's interesting to you. So check that out and keep going, everybody. Keep healing your voice, keep reclaiming your voice. It's one moment at a time. Don't expect to change everything overnight. This is a physical and mental activity, and it takes time, patience, diligence. You do a little bit every single day, it gets easier. And then eventually you start to feel a shift. You start to feel better, more relaxed. And before you know it, your voice is free. And that's when you realize it was worth the effort. So don't give up. Keep going. The world needs your unique voice. I'll see you in the next one.